So, Amy, what's the latest when it comes to those talks? Is there sort of a managing down of expectations at this point?
It could well be, Heidi, right there. So talks kept going last night, Perth time, until 10 p.m, and they're going to resume again this morning, but there is, of course, now a fresh deadline of 1 p.m. Perth time. They're a couple of hours behind the East Coast here in Australia. So we will know more then, but it does still seem that the two sides are quite some ways apart. Of course, these negotiations have been going on for weeks already. So once they reach that 1 p.m. deadline today, it looks as though strike action will be going ahead, the plan being intermittent action before strikes proper begin later this month, as that campaign by the Offshore Alliance does continue. I had a message just a short time ago, and it's from the Offshore Alliance, and it is one of combat. They're saying it's game on Chevron. So it does still seem that those two sides cannot resolve those workplace issues. Of course, the Gorgon and Wheatstone LNG plants are the ones that are the subject of those strikes at the moment, responsible for about 7% of the global LNG supply.
Amy, it looked like we were getting a reprieve because they put off initial action for a day and then another day, right? But now that doesn't look so likely. So what happens next?
Vonnie, that 1 p.m. deadline, I mean, it's fast approaching. So what the plan is at this stage is that there will be 24-hour stoppages from the 14th of September for a couple of weeks. But then who knows if they don't get resolved by then. The concern, of course, is with these partial strikes, I mean, maybe they'll be able to thrash something out, but initially there is expected to be muted demand in Asia and Europe for LNG from Australia, but beyond that, there could be some real issues for the markets there. So I imagine that these talks are going to continue, but the Offshore Alliance, which is representing the workers in this situation, is really using combative terms, and it does seem like those two parties are still quite far apart, which means, of course, that there will be some partial action later today, Australian time, but those full strikes are planned from September the 14th onwards.